A new day begins. As the morning sun peeked through the curtains of her small apartment, Sarah woke up feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness. Today was the day she would explore London for the first time. After a quick breakfast of toast and fruit, she grabbed her map and notebook, ready to make the most of her day. Before leaving, Sarah took a moment to call her family back in Brazil. She missed them dearly. "Hi, Mom. I'm about to go explore London," she said, her voice bubbling with enthusiasm. "Take lots of pictures, and remember, you can do this, Sarah," her mom replied, her voice warm and encouraging. With her heart full, Sarah stepped out into the bustling streets of London, ready for adventure, the Underground journey. Sarah had heard about the London Underground, also known as the Tube, and was excited to experience it for herself. She followed the signs to the nearest station. As she approached the ticket booth, she remembered her brother Lucas's advice. Just be brave and ask for help if you need it. When it was her turn, she approached the counter. "Excuse me, I want a ticket to, the British Museum?" she stammered, trying her best to pronounce the name clearly. "Sure. That will be £4.50, the attendant replied, smiling at her. Sarah fumbled with her wallet, grateful for the small victory. She paid for her ticket and received a colorful Oyster card, feeling a rush of accomplishment. As she descended the stairs to the platform, Sarah took a deep breath. The tube arrived with a whoosh, and she stepped inside, amazed by how quickly it moved. She found a seat and watched as the scenery changed from the bustling city above to dark tunnels below. First impressions of the British Museum. After a short ride, Sarah arrived at the British Museum. As she stepped outside, her eyes widened in awe. The grand building stood tall, with columns reaching towards the sky. "Wow, it's beautiful," she whispered to herself. Inside, Sarah wandered through the exhibits, captivated by ancient artifacts and stunning displays. She took out her notebook and started writing down her thoughts. "The Rosetta Stone is so cool. I love the Egyptian mummies." As she explored, she overheard a group of tourists chatting. Mustering her courage, she approached them. "Excuse me, can you tell me where the Egyptian section is?" she asked in her best English. One of the tourists smiled and pointed her in the right direction. "Just follow the signs and you'll find it." Feeling proud of herself, Sarah thanked them and continued her adventure. Lunch at a local cafe. After a few hours of exploring, Sarah's stomach began to rumble. She spotted a small cafe nearby and decided to take a break. As she entered, the aroma of freshly baked pastries filled the air. "Can I help you?" the barista asked, looking friendly. I want a sandwich and a coffee, please," Sarah replied, trying to remember the English words she had practiced. "Sure. Would you like anything else with that?" the barista asked. Feeling a bit more confident, Sarah smiled and said, "Yes, a piece of cake too, please." As she sat down with her food, she couldn't help but feel proud of her accomplishment. She took out her phone and snapped a few pictures to share with her family later. A surprise encounter. While enjoying her lunch, Sarah noticed a girl sitting at the next table looking at her. The girl smiled and said, "Hi, are you from Brazil?" Surprised and excited, Sarah replied, "Yes. How do you know?" "I can tell by your accent. I'm Emily, by the way. I've been living here for a year. Welcome to London," she said warmly. Sarah felt an instant connection. They started chatting about their lives, and Emily shared tips about living in London and learning English. "You're doing great. Just keep practicing and don't be afraid to make mistakes," Emily encouraged. Feeling inspired, Sarah shared her plans for the day. I want to visit more places and meet new people. Emily smiled. If you want, I can show you around. I know some cool spots nearby. Sarah's heart raced with excitement. Really? That would be amazing. Exploring together. After finishing her lunch, Sarah and Emily set out to explore the city together. They visited Covent Garden, where street performers entertained the crowd. Sarah laughed and clapped, feeling the joy of the moment. London is so lively. I love it, Sarah exclaimed. As they walked, Emily taught Sarah new words and phrases. In London, we say cheers to thank someone, Emily explained. Cheers, Sarah repeated, giggling at how fun it felt to use her new language. End of the day. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Sarah felt grateful for the day she had experienced. She had faced her fears, practiced her English, and made a new friend. Thank you for showing me around, Emily. I had the best day, Sarah said, her heart full. Anytime. Let's meet again soon. I'd love to help you explore more of London, Emily replied with a smile. As Sarah returned to her apartment that evening, she couldn't wait to tell her family all about her adventures. But as she opened her door, she noticed a strange envelope lying on the floor. What could it be? Thank you for watching episode 2 of Sarah's Journey. We hope you enjoyed following Sarah as she explored London and made new friends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss episode 3.